I wasn't going to say anything about this, but because it gained so much attention on my Facebook page, I mean, there was like a debate. I thought I would talk about this. Now, I'm going to say something that probably most people may not be cool with, but these kids basically got what they deserved. I don't care what anyone says. You go up to a pro-life rally wearing a Make America Great hat. You know what that's you know what you're in for. And the thing is, it's an anti-abortion rally. Why would you need a hat like that? I'm pro-life. Some of you guys probably don't know that. I am. And I've known people a part of pro-life movements. Like I have people close to me that have been in there. Most of them are women. And it's a very delicate situation. This right here was to troll the women going into the abortion clinics. Pro-lifers, at least the ones that I know and have known, do not function like that. Even if they disagree with you, they're very delicate when it comes to like stating their cause because they don't want women to be shamed. These dudes went up there just to troll. And so the media puts it all on the Hebrew Israelites. And they don't want to put the attention on the people that came up there to provoke just mess anyway. They put it on the Hebrew Israelites picking on these kids. Well, let me tell you something, all of you that think that these kids were so innocent, and whoever put them up to this it should be taking the blame too. Wearing the MAGAT hat, that's what I call it, Make America, whatever, the supposed Make America Great, but it's more like the MAGT, Make America Great Terrible. That's like wearing a freaking Klan hood. I'm sorry. And I don't care about any black Trump supporters. That hat incites all kinds of negativity because of its association with the alt-right as well. And from what I understand, the school that did this, they have a record of like some pretty bad stuff. Like even blackface at their rallies and stuff like that. So, and as far as the Native American dude goes, I don't know, but I'll tell you this. Those kids went up there for some mess. People will say, well, they didn't say anything. They don't have to say anything. The hats speak for itself, and that's why they were up there. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to be up there. Yeah, you won't hear this on the news. And I'll tell you guys, I urge you guys to go over to Professor Black Truth's page and check out the videos that he did regarding this. They've been basically trying to silence him because they don't agree with what he's saying, and basically he's calling every last one of these white media people out. The Washington Post wrote an article on the Hebrew Israelites. And to be honest, the Hebrew Israelites didn't just start in the 70s. That goes back to the 1800s. Now, I know there's different groups. We can talk about Ben Ami Carter. We could talk about the Nation of Yahweh and the different camps that ISP UK and all them. They're all different though. They're all different, but the group itself, or I don't even want to call it a group. The Hebrew Israelites history goes back to the 1800s. And although those are all different groups, I know I have a few faithful people on my list that are Hebrew Israelites. I don't know what camp they're all from, but they're trying to basically paint all Hebrew Israelites the same, and they're not. There's some things that they believe that are similar, but there's different groups for different, that go at it a different way. shoot, I mean, the Watchmen, I mean, those guys are Hebrew Israelites, so you know, and they're not on the corners doing what a lot of the other cats that were at that event do. They go at it a whole different way, and they're not even from the same group. But to paint them all one way is silly. And to be honest, they had every right to say what they did, because those kids were trolling. And I'm sure the adults put them up to that. And even if they didn't, they knew what they were getting in for. They knew what was up. They put it under the guise of being patriotic at a pro-life event. What does that have to do with like saving unborn lives? Nothing at all. I'm pro-life and I'm saying it. And yes, I'm a Christian and I'm saying that too. The devil will always try to do things to promote all kinds of nonsense. And this was one of them. They're trying to get the attention off of what these kids did by the Hebrew Israelites' response to that. And you know what? I might not necessarily agree with the Hebrew Israelites on everything, but for those that don't know about them, try to find out why they're angry and why they said what they said to these kids. White supremacy always tries to paint itself as an angel, but we know the devil will always come as an angel of light too. Anyways, you guys, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Peace.